do you stay in the game a little bit longer, or do you quit before reaching the end of the line? Um, I am here in Delta Suites in Kelowna with my children and my husband, recording this video from my hotel room. And my husband has taken the boys for, I believe it's called power gliding. So they're just gonna tie them after they're in their boat, and they're just gonna do a little bit of bin jumping and come down on the parachute. So my older one hasn't been feeling really well, and my younger one has also been wanting to stay in the hotel and relax. And the earlier part of my parenting was that I just gave in because I experienced so much trauma, and there were times when I felt really pushed in many different situations, and my system would shut down. So I started projecting my parenting on my children, where my husband would, tell them to go and do things, and I thought he was pushing them. And over time, as I started to work with my nervous system and come out of my hypo, whatever they call the freeze response, I saw that there were so many times when I would experience stress and I would shut down, and I felt like I needed to quit before reaching the end of the line. And becoming aware of that and knowing how I was bringing that into my parenting, and my husband's style isn't necessarily wrong, it's just opposite from my style because he's very adventurous. And sometimes the fun is found in the middle of the journey, not at the start of the journey. I have not only started to change my parenting style, but I've started to change the way I do life and the way I do business, where when it gets tough, I take a break, I regulate my nervous system, and I get back in the game. Because in business, we need to regroup, restart, and stay in the game. Otherwise, we won't finish the race. So it's the balance of masculine and feminine. It's the balance of taking the break, listening to your heart, taking the right actions, and taking the action. So tell me, how do you stay in the game? What are some of your tips? How do you balance your energy so that you continue to move forward without putting your foot on the brake?